Hi there, I'm Tana Newberry. I'm here with Geraldine Orozco.
Hi.
We are here representing our UFO Nightwatch.com. So we are here today to talk about some really cool stuff, which is the technology, the gear that makes our tours possible and makes them so exciting and adventurous. So the first thing we're going to show you is what Geraldine has in her hand.
So I'm going to show you this incredible laser that we only hand at you when you're ready to look up at the sky. Why? So a couple things about this. This laser goes out 5 to 10 miles out in the sky so that you can easily navigate, see, and when we are watching, when we are directing what to look at, we're pointing the laser up at it and directing your eyesight so you know exactly where to look. And this is great when we're doing pictures as well. We tend to record our sightings, and we have some amazing sightings out, and we'll be blogging those experiences periodically on this site for you to see what we're seeing and what we're experiencing. But this is a really powerful laser that we cannot shine at planes because it's against the law, and we don't want to disturb any kind of pilots because it does reach up that high. And also military aircraft or helicopters of any kind, we don't want to be pointing them at those crafts at all.
Yeah.
And
But they do allow us to not only just point out the crafts, but we often will show constellations,
Right.
where the Andromeda galaxy is. Whenever we do any communication about what's in the sky, these lasers really assist us with that process. And again, when someone has a sighting, we put that in their hands while they have their eyes on the object, and we do a everyone look over here type of thing. And with that laser, we can go right to that sighting and basically all enjoy that. And as Geraldine mentioned in one of our previous videos, it's also an opportunity to do some communication
Right.
with the crafts. Yeah.
that's right, and you can see that video. We'll link it on here so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But this is what it looks like. I'm going to shine this at our beautiful little starry sky here so you can see. So when we see a craft, we will direct exactly where you need to be looking. Now, this laser you're going to get at the time that you get your goggles. And now we're going to explain the goggles. Tana's going to get into that. So tell us about the goggles. This is our
we have the very coveted, very sought out and sought after PVS-7 Gen 3 goggles. We have these on our tours. We have them on our tours in the Bay Area. We have them on our tours in the Vegas area, and also the other areas that we do tours from time to time seasonally. So the PVS-7 Gen 3 goggle has two eyepieces, so they're used very much like binoculars in our cases. There is a little latch here that would put it onto a helmet when, because they are military grade, and so when they were used in combat and things like that, they were often attached to a helmet. We don't use the helmets because we share goggles and we need to be able to move them really fast when we see an item, and so chin straps and things like that aren't conducive. So we use the item just like a binocular. We put our eyes through and we take a look. So it's got a single barrel that allows for the technology to be experienced. And so if we take the lens cap off, we see a lens just like we would with any other camera or binocular. Now inside it has a technology that actually magnifies the light and produces an image within the goggles that's going to be representative of 50,000 times brighter than what you would see with the naked eye.
Amazing.
It is amazing, and all it runs off of is 2 AA batteries, which go in the chamber here. And then there is a couple of things. There is a focus ring right here at the edge of the chamber here, and then there's also a lock so that if you have a depth of field, we do have a very specific depth of field that's very far away, right? Because we're not looking at anything close to us, we're looking at things way, way far away. So if you get your depth of field set, you can actually spin a ring and it'll lock that depth of field to assist you in more easily coming in and out of focus. There's also separate focus rings on each individual ring. If you have glasses, bring those with you. You want to have those on and look through the goggles at the same time. There's also, for comfort, a little bit of a rubber eyepiece here, which you could either have out or you could push it back in. And as you see, there's the two lenses right there for the eyepieces. It's got an on and off. It does use infrared technology as well. And so they're very simple to use. However, we will mention that these goggles are very, very, very expensive. I mean, upwards of $4,000 to $5,000 a piece, and we have several. So the way we keep those in rotation is by asking you to respect the goggles, and very easily are they damaged. So we go over some safety precautions. It mostly has to do with not pointing it at any bright light. We've seen images being burned into a TV. That's what happens, and it's very expensive to replace the items and the mechanisms that make these goggles work. But don't worry about that too much. We'll get you in the know. You'll know all your goggle safety that you'll need to, and ultimately this is going to provide you an incredible night watch experience that you will never forget.
Right.
Lastly, I want to mention that if there's anything that we hear every single night and every single day, the first thing is when people get these goggles onto their eyeballs, they say, wow, look at all those stars. And we hear often that the price of the tour is worth it just to look through the goggles.
Just to look it through, because it's like daylight. It's like looking at the sky.
Yes.
A night sky in the day. That's how clear it is. It's such a special experience the first time you get to look through those lenses.
The first time I saw the Andromeda galaxy through the night vision was really amazing, because you see all these very sharp stars, and then you look up and you see this kind of starry figure, but it's all smeared and blurry. Well, that's because it's very far away, and it's not just one star, it's a whole galaxy. So these things are very exciting, and all made possible with these goggles. So we're very, very, very much looking forward to getting these in your hands, getting you in the know, and yes, we do receive phone calls in the morning about where to get them, and if you want to enjoy them, you're always welcome to come on a tour and experience these firsthand. It will make your night.
It will make your night. So we will see you soon on your next Night Watch tour with us, Tana and Geraldine. See you soon.
Bye-bye.